Again, everyone. This is PokeSwapper welcoming you all to episode 2 of the Fire Red randomized Nuzlocke Artlock. And on your screen, of course, is the Poke art for my dead Cacnea, Thorny. After which, we are only left with the Clefairy in our team, and it's on the way to his hometown, Mount Moon. Hoping things will only get better from here, we stash our inventory with some Pokeballs and potions and we head towards the path to Mount Moon, which is filled with trainers. So the first trainer was not much of a problem for Pinku, who was now level 17, but we need to understand that this is the only Pokemon we have, and really need to watch out for certain type of opponent, like this one, who sent out a Matang, followed by a freaking Gengar, which we couldn't even touch with just pound and double slap. So it eventually came down to struggle, and we had the level advantage to sweep him off. Next was our Route 3 encounter, which was a victory bell. And after giving a good amount of thought on whether I should try to catch it or I should use the evolution clause because we had a weeping bell, so we could always do a re encounter. But then I thought of going for it, but I almost forgot how over leveled Pinku was. And after wasting all the 4 Pokeballs I had, I ended up killing him with just a single pound. Moving on, we purchased the randomized Magikarp, which turned out to be a Numel, and it had the Rain Dish ability, which is quite odd considering it is quad weak to water. We then headed back to Pewter City, carefully avoiding all the trainers so we can get Numel to level 11 for the sake of learning Ember. This will be helpful in case we encounter another ghost type Pokemon. Finally, after demolishing some Crobats and Zapdos, our new mill named Kronos was level 11 and we were ready to go again. Little did we know that this Pokemon, named after a Titan, would perish to a single revenge punch from a Hitmonchan. Our journey was almost over, but our Pinku outsped and landed a Sing, which after which we managed to beat that trainer. So goodbye, Numel. We really had high hopes for you. You'll be missed dearly. With a heavy heart and little hope, we moved on to the Mount Moon encounter, which was a Nidorino. I managed to catch it with the stock of Pokeballs I had, and I named it Charles in hope that we'll find a Moonstone somewhere and he would be a king someday. We again went back to the Crobat and Pewter City to level up Charles till he learned Double Kick, which comes in handy against rock and steel types. And it did too. So with Peck and Double Kick, Charles was toe to toe with Pinku. We managed to defeat all the trainers in Mount Moon, including the Team Rocket members. And just as we were walking by, we came across a Moonstone. Yes, a Moonstone in Mount Moon in a randomized Nuzlocke. Without wasting any time, I slammed the Moonstone on the Nidorino because the Nidoking is what the team needs right now. All hail to King Charles, and I think I'm getting pretty good at this spooky art stuff. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. After Nidoking, Mount Moon was a walk in the park. I also taught Pinku water pulse from one of the move tutors, just in case it came across another ghost type with Shadow Tag or Arena Trap. Next, it was time for our Route 4 encounter, which was a Bellsprout, but due to evolution clause, we could always re-encounter, and it was Electabuzz. So, after landing a few pecks from Nidoking and putting it to sleep, we were able to catch it. I named it Buzzy, and it had the Liquid Ooze ability and calm nature. So, welcome to the team, Buzzy. Let's hope he'll last longer. Up ahead was the second rival battle. I chose to switch Train Buzzy because he was already level 10 and he had a calm nature, so special defense is good. Love Disc was no problem for Pinku. Next, he sent out his starter, Cast Form, which I completely forgot learned Powder Snow, but it didn't do much damage. After that, it was Ral's, who fainted to a Thunder Punch from Buzzy. His last Pokemon, for some reason, was an Articuno, one of the best counters to Nidoking in this gen, if you ask me. Well, Pinku did take care of it, and we were good to proceed. Nugget Bridge was going great until yes, he sent out a Regice, and I really didn't know what to do. I sent out Charles to land some double kicks, but his ice event was super effective, and I baffled there for a moment. And he even put on a curse. We managed to land double kick, but it didn't kill him. So I thought I had to sack off someone, but then Pinku came to rescue. With Thing, he put it to sleep and took care of it with Pound. It was now time for our Route 24 encounter, which was a Clefairy, so Duke's Claws, and we encountered a Scizor. I really didn't want to kill it, so after spamming a few quick attacks from the Electabuzz, I put it to sleep with Thing and managed to catch it. Welcome to the team, Scizor. Scizor is one of my favorite Pokemons. So with Electabuzz and Scizor, our team was looking really good, and we moved on to the Route 25 encounter, which was an Armaldo. It's not really that great in this gen, but yeah, it does have a good defense, so I really wanted to catch it. But it seemed that Pinku had other plans and ended it with a pound critical hit. It was easy to switch train thanks to its shell armor ability, which protects it from critical hits. The Jirachi did seem to cause some problem, but we're good with the light screen that Percy provided. And yeah, he almost made it, but Pinku eventually took care of it with Water Pulse. Likewise, we moved forward, defeating all the trainers and leveling up all the way up to Bill and got the SSN tickets. Now we were ready to face the second gym leader. Trainers inside the gym were not much of a problem and were easily taken care of. All the Pokemons were at decent levels now, including the newly caught Scizor. It was now time for the gym leader herself, Misty. And let's see, she starts with a Farfetch'd, which was easily punched out by Electabuzz. I also installed a light screen just in case the other Pokemon is a special attacker, but it was a loud red, which was easily taken care with the double kick, and we beat Misty here. So that is all for episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3 and other adventures. Thank you guys. This is Pokey Supper signing off.